welcome to July 10th, 2017 General Love Tarot Weekly Reading. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards, and here we go. Well, I love this card. To me, this is about a week of checking in regarding benefits. Benefits meaning benefits in life. Okay, what you have crossing you is the Judgment card. That makes sense. Okay, there are some things in your life here, I feel for some of you, you need to kind of reevaluate. Not only do I feel like you need to reevaluate things, but I feel like some of you need to let go what no longer serves you. Okay, that's important this week, that you let go what no longer serves you. I feel for some of you, somebody may be coming in or leaving out of your life very quickly. Perhaps they've already left, but this to me feels like it's an Aquarius, but it could be an air sign of any. It could be Gemini, it could be Libra, it could be Aquarius. Maybe you've left somebody's life really quick. But I feel like there's about to be some changes this week that are, again, things that you need to reevaluate. Things that you need to adjust to. Now, here's where I get a message in regards to, okay, so this can be a little bit tricky, okay, and I'm reading from Spirit here, not just the cards, the Spirit of the cards and also the messages I'm getting from beyond. I'm feeling like there's messages this week, so y'all need to listen up. But some of these messages are tricky. So, in other words, what I'm feeling is maybe somebody says something to you and you take it, you take it to heart in a good way. But actually they mean something different, but it doesn't show up in the message they're giving to you because what they're trying to do is trick you. Like make you believe that this is happening to them, but it's not happening to them. Or make you believe that they're coming into your life, or they're promising you all these different things, but really they're not coming through. Okay, so that, I'm not saying it's going to resonate with all of you on that, but there's really just messages I feel, even with work. Oh, you know what? We're going to promote you, but then it doesn't come through. Okay, now let's look at some love cards here. So here we've got the soulmate. And we've got it over Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, I just kind of blanked out there. The Nine of Pentacles. And I also feel like this has a lot to do with Virgo energy or Mercury energy, communication. I feel like here you're calling out on your soulmate. You're calling out your soulmate in regards to where's this relationship going? Okay, I feel like for some of you, you want something more. You want like an engagement, a committed relationship. And yet I feel like, for a few of you, or maybe quite a few of you, somebody's pulling your strings here. I do feel like this is an opportunity to reunite love, or new love comes into your life. But here we've got the Deception card. That's what I was saying, like this week, I don't know, just the energy is just kind of really iffy. And what I mean by iffy is like I'm just getting tricks. I'm getting deceivement or deception. This is where you have to be careful. So perhaps there's lessons this week for you. Maybe there's things you've promised yourself that you weren't going to do any longer, but yet you are falling right back into it. Okay? And that means you're being tested. So I also feel this could involve children. Maybe you're having a problem with a child, or maybe this is a sibling of yours. Okay, children doesn't mean necessarily have to be your children. This could be a sister or brother that you grew up with. Could even be a friend. who may be saying to you, hey, I've changed. I'm not like this anymore. Okay, but then the next day they turn around and do the same thing. Okay, and maybe lie, maybe steal, maybe cheat, whatever it is. It's hard to believe them. But soulmate here this is important because it's sitting over the center here. And this could be about a week about your soulmate or someone that you really care about who hasn't really been honest with you. Okay, now let's go back to the deception. Doesn't necessarily mean this person's lying. It means maybe you love your soulmate, you want to be with your soulmate, but maybe they're married, maybe they're in another commitment, or maybe they haven't told you that they're in a commitment. Okay, but there's a lot going on here. I picked up Aries, I picked up a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. I've picked up Taurus here. Now, these signs may not be in your life, and that's okay. But these might be people that you're going to meet, or, they don't resonate with you. But that doesn't mean that this basic part of the reading that I just gave doesn't resonate or resonates. Okay, so you have to look at that closely. I'm not saying any of these signs here are participating in this tricky kind of energy I'm feeling or the deception. But I do feel like I mentioned Virgo energy, Mercury energy. So this might resonate with some Virgos and it might not. It might just resonate with air, Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Or it just means it's just the communication card, like the air element. So that's not attached to any sign. So what I'm getting here is like, I just feel like some of you are maybe angry or annoyed this week. Like I'm feeling annoyed or angry energy. And it's possible last week with the full moon in Capricorn, it brought in some of this energy. The message would be that it's trying to shift out the anger that you've already have stored in you. And maybe it's time to clean out toxic people in your life. I also feel like some of you might be disappointed in a friend. Perhaps you asked this friend to help you and they turned their back on you. I just feel like with relationships this week, you should keep your mind open for change. What I'm getting coming in here is some of these relationships have grown old or have been in, conflict. There has been conflict in the relationship. I feel like maybe some of you might want it to go your way and only your way. This week the message is about opening up, understanding one another, hear your partner out, hear your friends out, hear your family out. Listen to your teammates. There are messages this week. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting still that energy of like angry and annoyed, and I feel like some of you are just going to maybe some of you should walk away so you don't get angry or annoyed, because that might just make everything worse. But I do feel like that some of you are just completely aggravated this week, maybe with relationships, how your partner's reacting to you, being frustrated because you can't find anybody. Just a lot of emotions happening this week. I do feel like you need to take space. Okay. I also feel like this could be an issue with an Aquarius, or it could, again, I'm picking up the Aquarius here, guys. But again, it doesn't have to be an Aquarius. Okay. Because I want to try to leave the reading as general as possible. But I do feel like some of you who are involved with an Aquarius need to take space. Okay, because I feel like this Aquarius is giving you a lot of stories that aren't all true. And this Aquarius happens to be annoying you. All right. So I'm feeling like you need to take space. You need to take a break. You need to take space. And I really feel like this Aquarius, either you need to take space so that your heart grows fonder towards your partner, or the Aquarian, you need to take space from the Aquarian. But I also feel like that some of you have been at a crossroads, and this week might feel like, okay, things are moving, but you might still feel at a crossroad. You may have had to make decisions where you may have lost maybe some money, or even lost the relationship. But I do feel like that the decision for some of you at this crossroad, where you're at right now, when you move out of it, you're going to walk away from what it is that is really annoying you. Now, that could be a job, that could be a relationship, that could be a family member. I do feel like money gets better, but there's still stress here. And I'm feeling like there's somebody's having a lot of stress with a Capricorn. It could be Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, but there's Capricorn energy in this person, for sure. Now, I also feel like money's tight. Somebody's being really tight with their money. And I think that what you should do is not take on that proposal or proposition. I'm feeling like everything is just not there. I also feel like there's a project that's annoying you. I think you need to walk away, give space to it before you decide, yes, I'm going to put this through, or no, I'm not. You want to move forward with love, but like I said, we've got stress, we've got sleepless nights, we've got emotional times where you just want to break it down in tears. Because I don't feel like the energy is cooperating, guys. Okay, let me just throw out some more love cards here. Well, I feel like, opportunity for some of you who's very flirty. Okay, but that charm is a little bit too much. If you ask me, what I'm feeling is like I get overwhelmed with that charm, and that's throwing up a red flag for me, for sure. This person is being a little bit too happy, a little bit too much with the charm. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. And this is going to cause trust issues because you should already be feeling, if this has already taken place or if it happens this week, you should already be feeling your intuition here. Oh, no way. No, something's not right here. I've felt this before. Okay. Now, I do know that some of you are having some trust issues because of past relationships. So, I feel like you're tightening up there and not giving that relationship or that friendship an opportunity to discuss what's going on with them and how they feel about the situation with you, or even how they feel about the situation with anybody. I do feel like some of you who may have been separated or just haven't had a vacation time are going on vacation this week, or planning something that will help bring the two of you together, or just going to enjoy yourself and unwind. High hopes here. Possible meeting someone on this vacation. But I'm also feeling like I'm getting this relationship that's coming in that's just kind of either been separated and things have not been on good terms. Like, I feel like major trust issues, conversation hasn't been working well. But I feel like the two of you might want to get back together here. So you plan a weekend away, or maybe you have a vacation away. Or it even could be somebody you're separated from all of a sudden gets in touch with you, and then boom, you jump on the bike or the car or even fly to a getaway. I feel this would be a good opportunity to get together and sit down without family or friends or just the same old stuff going on, and really having a talk about what it is you both want. And don't jump in together. One talks, the other one listens. When that's done, and if I find this kind of funny, like with me, I will be talking to someone who's just kind of, not in a good place or feeling very annoyed or frustrated, and then starts to talk to me. I'm listening, but all of a sudden they'll stop and it's like, "Are you there? Well, how come you're not saying anything?" Well, because I'm listening to you. You are talking. So this is the example I'm sharing with you. You need to listen. And if they jump in and say, "How come you're not saying anything?" Well, they're used to maybe you interrupting them, or you're used to them interrupting you, or other people interrupting. So that's just kind of how you react to things. But honestly, I think this would be a good start, just to sit back and listen. So what does the universe want you to know? Well, there's peace. There's peace after the earthquake. Peace after the conflicts. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. Peace and a decision to look beyond the situation, perhaps even look beyond the whole entire story. You might be looking to actually move forward and away from what you're presently in, or you just gave up and you said, it's better now for me to just kind of move on because they're not coming back, or I can't do this job anymore. You know what I mean? Or I got to break away from my family. There's too much codependency going on, blah, blah, blah. See, there's the free yourself card. It's time to take back the control of your life. And the retreat card is, it's time to disconnect. So here you got free yourself and retreat. And it's not a retreat going on vacation. Well, it could be. It could be related to this vacation card. But guys, remember that there's a lot of different energy going on this week. Ups and downs. Being angry, being happy, being annoyed, being at peace. Just don't react. Give yourself time, breathe, take the hermit role, space out, get with your space, and just let things flow. Okay? Observe, don't be the judge. You're not going to get anywhere with that, because then your perception's like, well, they're guilty. Well, they did this to me. Well, maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Maybe you're just perceiving it to be stronger than what it is. Okay, have a great week. If you like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. It's great to connect. Much love and blessings.